I'll just give you a quick look around the campsite. So that's where we were, I was going to say moored up then. That's where we camped. There's washing facilities outside for obviously doing your dishwashing, etc. We had electric hookup. So you got hot water, that's always on the go, toasters, microwaves, sink for washing there, fridges there, washing machine, tumble dryer, and a sink for washing there. Now there is dormitories upstairs, so I think they have a lot of school parties, etc. So I'll show you the male toilets, so if there's no one in there. That's the shower rooms, toilets, male urinals, sinks for doing your teeth, etc. So yeah, so this is Celtic camping. A little walk, if you can see past the camper van. Oh no, because the windows. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, so really nice place to stay. www.celtic-camping.co.uk. That's the website. It's just north of St David's. St David's is 6 minutes away. Fishguard is about 25-30 minutes. So there's the camper van. Now if you walk down where that bench is, just past where that bench is, there's another field, and you get to where we filmed the seals.
is one of the great historic shrines of Christendom. Nowhere in Britain is there a more ancient cathedral settlement, for it reaches back 14 centuries and survived the plunder of the Norsemen in the Dark Ages. St. David chose this wild, beautiful region as the site of his monastery in the 6th century, and you will find his shrine in the purple stone cathedral, which nestles inconspicuously in a grassy hollow beneath the rooftops of the tiny city. Protestant Bishop William Barlow was appointed Bishop of St. David's in 1536. He stayed until he was moved to be Bishop of Bath and Wells in 1547. Determined to make a complete break with St. David's medieval past, he did away with the Shrine of St. David. He removed and destroyed or dispersed all the relics and treasures held by the cathedral, including the contents of the monastic library. Commonwealth troops of the Civil War were ordered to strip the cathedral of its lead. They caused further damage by smashing stained glass windows, breaking the tower to steal the bells, and damaging the organ beyond repair. Most of the eastern parts of the cathedral were left unroofed. Open to the elements, they too fell into ruin.
So, morning everyone, we are at Porthgain. Now all this structure behind me, this brick structure, there was a brickworks here where they made bricks out of old slate, waste slate from the quarrying, and also they crushed different grades of roadstone and then loaded it onto ships, obviously long gone, but yeah, absolutely amazing. Nice little fishing harbour.
Porthgain was once a peaceful tidal creek, home to 3 fishermen's cottages and 2 lime kilns. High tide reached the first cottage, where the sloop inn stands today. All this changed in 1851 when the owners of the nearby Aberedi slate quarry sought a better method of exporting slate than using the beach at Aberedi, where vessels would run ashore at high tide for loading at low tide and departure on the next high tide. Only small vessels, carrying 30 tons or less, could be used, and the weather and tides made the operation hazardous. One vessel leaving Aberedi was wrecked in a gale in August 1838. In 1851, the quarry company built a tramway to Porthgain from Aberedi Quarry and 2 stone piers each side of Porthgain Harbour's entrance to improve shelter. A wharf was cut into the western cliff and equipped with a crane. Today, the coast path, heading west, runs along the wharf and up the steps past the pilot's house, where the harbour pilot had his office. Porthgain developed into a bustling industrial village and port. Slate and granite were quarried near Porthgain and exported from the harbour. Hundreds of thousands of bricks were exported too after Porthgain Brickworks opened in 1889.
Hey, good afternoon everyone. Well, where are we? We're at a National Trust gold mine in Wales. So we've come out, it was a 2-hour drive. But yeah, so we're gonna have a look round. Just done some gold panning and that. So yeah, sit back, enjoy, and let's have a look at a gold mine.
The Dolaucothi gold mines are the only mines for Welsh gold outside those of the Dolgellau Gold Belt and are a scheduled ancient monument. They are also the only known Roman gold mines in Britain, although it does not exclude the likelihood that they exploited other known sources in Devon in southwest England, North Wales, Scotland and elsewhere. The site is important for showing advanced Roman technology. The Romans made extensive use of water carried by several aqueducts and leats, the longest of which is about 7 miles 11 kilometers from its source in a gorge of the river, to prospect for the gold veins hidden beneath the soil on the hillsides above the modern village of Pumsaint. Following the Roman departure from Britain in the 5th century, the mine lay abandoned for centuries. There was a revival in the 19th century and attempts to make successful ventures at the site in the early 20th century, but they were abandoned before the First World War. In the 1930s, a shaft was sunk to 430 feet in an attempt to locate new seams. Falling into disrepair and unsafe due to flooding at its low levels, the mine finally closed in 1938. It was during this period that ancient underground workings were found, and the fragment of the dewatering mill discovered within.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did. It was great. We went obviously the gold mine, which was National Trust, St David's, Fishguard, Cardigan, and we obviously saw the seals. So yeah, tatty byes for now, and I'll see you again on the cut soon.
Hello Ian, what a lovely day.